Everyone, Mousy Gamer, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. In the last video, we managed to procure Poseidon from these, well, this ruin and casino. And we also got the desert looking more, well, alive. So, with that all said, I need to head back to, here. Yeah. But, so I don't waste my supplies. Come on, just... Thank you, Aloy. Geez, sometimes it takes it forever to figure out what I wanted to do. Alright. Open this door. Get this turned into Gaia. Hey, Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see
Before I do
you have
that,
recovered Poseidon.
There. Let's see what we got.
That's interesting. Oh, wow. So that's okay. It's aesthetics for the base. Besides just being a starry sky.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Nice.
I'm back, Gaia.
Aloy, what would you like to discuss?
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate.
True.
Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
I will do that.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's... not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
I agree on that one.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Maybe.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Alright.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
And the last of my, topics I need to talk to her with are not really major topics. Let's see. Aloy's room.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
And I think I found Zoe's room.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard.
Stored deep
Butterflies always fluttering
I
around.
could ask Gaia about
Every
them
morning,
next time I talk to her.
August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Yeah. Okay, destination downstairs, right? I'm not gonna worry about playing games with you at the moment.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
Well, that's good.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Maybe. So,
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
True.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher, instructions, on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone.
That sucks.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Maybe there's a way to find it.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Did it interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Oh. Okay.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay.
Well, maybe it will.
Leave it at that then.
Maybe she thought it was too risky to talk to you. And let the others know what she was doing.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Well, luckily you don't have to now that you have a breathing mask. Your diving mask. I need to use that.
I don't think that door had power before, but
I just noticed that too.
looks like it's malfunctioning.
Open up.
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Well, since it's now open, I might as well, rummage. Heads up. Let's make some more. There we go. Okay, open vent.
Power cells? Huh.
Interesting. These must be useful somewhere. Power cell 1.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Next, we need power cell number 2. Wherever this may lead. Looking.
I better keep this down here.
Alright.
I don't think I should take this upstairs.
Well, fine. So where does this go in here then?
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Okay.
Looking for power spots. Don't see any. Is there one? Let's just drop this here. There we go. Since I will probably need it for one of these other rooms. Alright. Now then. What's lit up?
So many long words.
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Probably.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Or piss anybody else off.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways.
That's partially true.
Well, you're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess.
And I'll play a game of
Be careful out there.
Strike with you at some time.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
True. I just hope I don't have to kill him.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
And one last person to talk to at the moment.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us.
Unfortunately.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
That she did.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded.
Crowded.
But nice. Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Injuries are fine, but no death.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
And back to studying. Anything new here? No. Anything new there? No. Anything new there? I don't have the necessary equipment for... Yeah, I'm still missing a rollerback hammer, which I can easily get.
Sneakers that weren't used for sneaking. Got it.
He's gonna have a hard time adjusting. Alright. Well, I am going to go take care of some side quests.
If the Banuk can survive freezing, so can I.
Alright, so many things I can now interact with and investigate. Now that I have a, diving mask. Need to take care of these. Drowned hopes. And... voila. You always give me important information, but I don't need it right now. Alright, I need to go here. Okay. Let's get into the water. One, two. Alright. Going down farther. Fish. Come here, fish.
There's something underwater.
Oh. Yeah, I know there's something underwater. I just need to be careful. Hello? How do I get to you?
Another console.
Mm-hmm. Where am I actually looking? Because I can't... Ooh, what? What are you doing out here? Ah, bingo. Search.
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica?
There.
Erica!
Another access key that never got to this prototype. There's coordinates for a third one nearby. Maybe I can find it.
Well... I am definitely going to get out of this water. Just in case Nessie over there decides to make landfall. Get me out, get me out, get me out now. Thunderjaw location. How? Right, you're gonna be on top of... Okay. So, I see what I gotta do to get that. I just gotta also avoid said Thunderjaw. Mr. Cracker. Here. Thundercracker. Not a fun thing to mess with. Nope. Hey, ran away. Perfect.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data.
I know.
Maybe if I jump onto it?
I know. Oh. Oh. Nope, nope. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Climb Aloy. Climb Aloy. Climb Aloy.
You're mine!
Oh.
Grab the drone's data. There.
Gotta run. You frick off, Dino butt. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm safe. I can breathe now. And maybe it'd just be faster for me to run there. Well, first I gotta get to the top of the rocks here. That was unpleasant. Unpleasant. Bums away. No. Not more
Don't break my fall.
of you. There we go. There we go. My Revenger. Okay. Right now I feel safe. And now time to dive again. Here's my target. Right. All the way over there. Of course it is. Come here, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Of course, it's another snapper.
Shark ammo could help.
Yeah. Okay. Really don't like being right here on the edge of all of this. Yeah. My destination. Right? Ah. Here. My eye. Okay. Pry it open. Pry it open. Okay, where? Just need to look around. Oh, what do we have here? Nothing else in here. I can't really go up, but I can go this way. Around. Pry the door open. Bingo! Search. The maze, it still works.
Throw evacs outside, Doc. Done, thank God. The mobile cover prototype is locked in the vault. I need all 3 keys to open it, including yours.
Nope. VP rank means I've got a golden ticket to Elysium. If you want that key, come back and get it Uh-oh.
Well, Dawn was a real charmer. It's typical for Pharaoh, I guess. That's 3 access keys. And another set of coordinates. Maybe where they were intended to go in the first place.
Over here. Nice. That's not too far out of the way. Alright, get out of the water for a second. Oh, right. Frick. Black box. I'm looking for Nessie. As long as you stay down there, I am happy. The others. If I get bitten by you, I'm gonna be so pissed. No. See my destination. I think that's my destination. Alright. Now that I'm on dry land for a minute. Am I going... I'm going in. I still need to be in the water. Don't I? Yep.
I think I can pry my way through those rocks.
Good for you, Aloy. Come on. Come on. Okay. It is pretty down here. I just gotta figure out where I'm going now. Am I going up? Yes, I'm going up. Fair enough. That's never a good sign. Really means machines are gonna be nearby. What'd I say?
Looks like a facility used to be here. This place got hit hard. The vault mentioned in the recordings should be in here somewhere. I just have to follow the coordinates.
Easy does it.
Fire can help here.
I'm not going to fight you guys. The best way to do this is just to sneak around you. If I can manage that. Okay. Keep sneaking, keep sneaking. In I go. And thank you for holding the door for me.
This looks promising.
And almost untouched. So... Alright. Can't break it. Okay.
I'm guessing this was Hernan. This must be the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
Use key. One more key.
Priority keys detected. Access granted.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it. Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it. I know you'll never hear this, Lily, but you told me so.
Another sad ending.
Mobile cover system prototype.
At least I have the prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found. I'll want to know what happened here.
Okay. And... I think I'm going to... fast travel here.
that's not her.
Alright.
Can't be.
Something wrong with your knee?
You late for something?
Yeah, you.
Hello.
Take it easy today, okay?
You've returned.
Yes, took me forever.
You found something, didn't you? Come now. Don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please. I just want to understand as much as I can.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the
Thank
sun
you.
light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Let's take a look at this thing.
Wait till the scholars hear about this!
Yeah, wait. See what happens. Guardian Tripcaster. This is gonna be special gear.
We'll go down in the history books.
Feels right. Time to test it out.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here for now, and in the next video, now that I have their side quest taken care of, I'm going to be heading over in this general direction. Probably to the Tall Neck first. And then making more progress. So until then, see you guys.